Is it going?
Yeah.
Oh, come over. You come in the picture?
No.
Okay. So, Abby wants us to do a little video unboxing. We got a box from Christian Light Publications, which, here's our nice box. You gonna tell us what we got?
Yeah. Says school supplies.
Okay. So we decided to switch up our math because we were doing Horizons and we were really getting too much. Oh, you don't have to do this and you don't have to do that. I was just having to modify it too much for her. It was kind of, I don't want to say easy, but it was just kind of going too slow for us. New concepts weren't coming soon enough, and she was grasping old concepts.
Oh,
So,
do you guys know about this?
oh my gosh, I don't know how.
I lost the tooth, guys.
Fun stuff.
Yay! Whoa!
Whoa, watch out.
Crash! Yay!
Oh no, what happened? Okay. So, wait. I gotta show them what we got. You wanna tell them what happened?
Bye-bye.
Don't turn it off. Okay, so, oh, here's a counting chart. Abby, here's a counting chart. Okay, so we got a counting chart because that was a whole $1.50.
I
And
need to show them. Okay. Okay. On the back is the hundreds, and on the front is the count from
okay, they can't see, baby. Okay, so what we decided to do is she's in first grade, and although she knows most of the first grade concepts, we decided to start with 101 because they do math facts, and she knows some of the math facts, but I wanted her to have those math facts from the beginning. So I wanted to review all of it. So instead of starting halfway, which I know that some moms do, I went ahead and ordered 101. I figured this is different, this is new, might as well do easy while we get the flow of things. So the way Christian Light Education works, again, I'm new to this, these are called light units. This is 101, 102, 103, 104, and 105. And this is half of it. For 1 through 5, you can also order a teacher's manual, and I have prices here. Each of these little books for the student were $3.50, and my book was $7. Some of the reviews I saw said you didn't need it, but I figured since we're starting out for $7, might as well. I figured it didn't hurt. The price was kind of too good for this. One thing I did like is that they have the student pages in here with the answers. I do like that. Just easy to find out where we're going. And everything's right there. So, one of the things we did add was Drew's Bible. Abby is doing GAs, and Cole, we're doing Cubbies, even though we're part of, they do, I forget what he's actually in at church. But Drew didn't have a Bible, and he is an independent reader now, and so I figured this would be a good beginning for him. I decided to go with 3rd grade because of where it started. It started with the New Testament Gospel. The 2nd grade, I don't remember exactly what it was, but we just got baptized. We're really, really big into the Gospel right now. Hello. Abby made me do a video.
Oh, are you doing it right now?
Yeah.
Sorry. You started yet?
Yeah. Abby's making me do it. Yeah. Okay. One more thing I want to add is that this is a little bit, this is part of 5. So we bought 301 and 302, but there's 5 for this. There was a teacher's manual, but when you read the teacher's manual, it talked about extra exercises and things like that, and since I really kind of wanted to fill it out first, I did not buy the teacher's manual. I may or may not. I'm not sure yet. You smiling's distracting me. It's so cute. So, and looking at this, I don't feel like I'll need the teacher's manual. There are some questions. It does have answers, so there might be some answers in here that, you know, I might have to go back and look and actually have to read. But primarily, I'll be hopefully reading. He will read out loud, so I should be hearing what's going on. So that's it. And again, these were also $3.50, but these only were $5 for the year.
Hi.
Say, I'm going to bed. Say bye. Say bye.
Say bye to Cupcake first.
Bye. Okay, so I wanted to finish our unboxing. I have looked over it a little bit, so it's an unboxing / review. So I do recommend the teacher's manual for Math 1. I saw a couple moms that didn't, but when I look in this light unit, they do like this right here, and it's talking about like first and last and order and things like that, and it tells you, but I wouldn't have known why there were just monkeys on the bottom. And there are every day a story problem, and so I just really like the consistency, and the more I've looked through this, I've really liked it. In that, it has what I need to do, adds in some review. If some of you guys are kind of flip-flopping through curriculums, we've done Saxon and Horizon, and this I feel is like a perfect mix of both of them. We do love that this has math facts. Horizons did not, but it's also not as repetitive as Saxon, and it still has math facts. So that's what we like that. It has, like, here's lesson 2, what new skills, what I need to do to prepare, and then it says, you know, count 1 to 15. So we're going to count 1 to 15. So I like it because we're going to use the workbook, but then I also have some teaching, and I felt that that's what I lost with Horizons. I was just doing the workbook, and I felt like she was missing the teaching, and that teaching guide did not help at all. Saxon was so teaching, like, say this, say that, say this, and that. This is a good mix, because it does have some parts that will tell you, say this. And the other thing that I love, love, love is that lesson 1, it talks about, this is a Christian education, and it talks about first and last, and it uses Revelations 22:13. Jesus said, I am the first and the last, and I like, and then it has some discussion, and I just love that it incorporates that, and then just for fun about me, and God made me, and things like that. So I am really liking this so far, and I think it's a good mix. I'll show a little bit of this, and then I'll finish up Drew's Bible, because my other video had to stop. I like that. Okay, this is just lesson 6, and we just write 6 a couple times. We got some couple math facts, and it's just a little bit review for each concept. Again, I know I'm comparing a lot, but Horizons did, like, you'd have 8 of these to do. And that's where she was getting overwhelmed. It's just circle the larger fish. You only have one question where you're circling larger or smaller. And lots of facts review. Lots of facts review. This does do some drilling. Speed drills, I guess, is what they call them. Again, I haven't looked through all of this. There's some speed drills, but like it's not even a full page. I know Saxon would have like a full page of this. This is just a half page. I think it's just very much more attention level. So we did end up purchasing the counting chart, which has 1 to 200, and it's laminated. Also has a ruler, metric and inches. So I feel like it's just a really, really good combo. So that is the math. I will do another review when we're done. But overall, I really like it. Oh, there was another thing I was going to add. Some said, oh, it tells you what math facts, because they do grouping. And I just saw this. This was neat. I didn't buy their fact cards, but I guess you can lay your fact cards into, they have unused, new, once a day, and then Monday through Friday. So it helps keep them doing a review. And I have flashcards we use from Saxon. So, and then it tells you group them, and then they'll tell you to put like that group behind Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. So I will go through my fact cards and label them, maybe color code them or whatever. but I'll label these fact cards so that way we can do that review system, because it looks like a really good review system. But overall, I'm really looking forward to this. I think this is just a really good mix and what Abby needs, because I don't want to lose her in math yet. So we usually do teaching textbooks next, but I might do the second one of this and keep teaching textbooks for 3rd grade. I'm not sure. I really am liking this, and I am enjoying teaching her. So that is our review. We bought 1 through 5. There's 10 of these. Again, $3.50 for this, $7 for this, and $1.50. So to complete what we bought was Bible 3. I am so excited about this. So the video cut off when I was kind of explaining what we were doing. I have gotten a chance to look at it a little bit. This does... Oh, I grabbed 302. That's okay. I needed to grab 301. But you'll get the gist. There's a story. They're not too long. Yeah, so that's the whole story. Not too long. Then they typically have questions from the story, some type of review. I like that it adds in some geography. So this one said that it covers New Testament, but Book 101 said it covered culture. So it did explain that they did include some fictional characters, which I thought that was pretty neat that they said that to explain the culture. And I really, really like that. So I'm really looking forward to it and getting into this. And like I said, since we just were baptized and whatnot, I know in Book 1 it talked about John the Baptist. So I'm really looking forward to that. There's also, like here, use a checklist to review quiz 1. I know the meaning of my study word. And so what we might do, I haven't looked into this completely, but what we might do is at the beginning of each of them, there's like a study word. And all these mean stuff too. I'm still looking into that. But like here's another study word. So I might do like flashcards, have them do a study word flashcards. There's like word searches and fill-ins. Go. And these do have quizzes. So, yep, this is your Bible. It's nighttime. So look, this is your new Bible. It's really cool. You want to see it? So you're going to read this. You got a study word. Then you got some kind of puzzle, activity. You get questions and then activity.
Wait. Do I have a word search?
That one had a word search, yeah.
Yes.
Or no, that one didn't. But yeah. We got word searches. We got all sorts of stuff. And it's a good mix. Lots of pictures. I like that there's just some pictures to go with it. So, you excited?
Uh-huh.
So, I'm excited because it's definitely some independent work and gives them something to dive into. So, we're going to start that next week. So, they've enjoyed vacation. So, say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.
Love you.